What up, Ken? How y'all been? My name is Tierra, or 64. Today's Ken is 254. White Resonant Wizard, or Eeks, or 7 Eeks. I channel in order to enchant, inspiring receptivity. I seal the exit or output of timelessness with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of death. We're releasing on this creation in order to create opportunity. We're equalizing and releasing to create opportunity while we receive, while we call in, while we enchant and attract. No matter what the time, no matter how much time it takes, it could be with the blink of an eye, or it could be a minute, years. It's timeless. Let's get into it. And with us in this timelessness is this enchantment and receptivity. We are also guided by the blue hand, the healing hand, the knowing hand of accomplishment. And this is in the hidden helper. So in the subconscious, this is where that is coming from. And so our other assistant is the red serpent of life force, of instinct and survival. And so, yeah. So I'm gonna give a whole rundown with that in a second. And so, of course, once again, guided by the world bridger that equalizes opportunity with the power of death, which means letting something go, releasing something, calling an end, calling forth an end to something. And our challenge is the yellow seed, and I would be the yellow seed. My galactic signature is the yellow seed of awareness, of targeting awareness and fruition. And so with this with this fruition or flowering, we have to target something. We don't have to. You do what you want to do. So I take have to lightly, because we have free will. So you ain't got to do nothing. But in this concept, having something to target, something to focus on, so that we can bring it into flowering, and not just targeting, but also in awareness, being aware of what that thing is, and in the dynamics of it, as far as the information that this thing may hold, why we may want this certain thing or need this certain thing or things, and then the flowering, imagining. Well, that's when we could go into the blue eagle, to create in the mind and visualization. But we're here. So coming back here, taking that time to focus on that thing, that target. What I appreciate about the challenge is an opportunity. And so I like to include all of this together. And even though, like, the end of the creation, like, so this is also a sun cycle. And so this is the beginning of the creation. The wizard utilizes in the rising, the hidden helper, the subconscious, in the invisible realm, the healing hand of knowing and remembering, and the healing and the accomplishments as we move into the early rising before the sun that we are guided by. And the sun would be the world bridger of releasing things and equalizing things to be able to call in the things that we desire, no matter where we are instinctually. If we're in survival mode, and we move off of instinct based off of the survival mode of a lower frequency, then it can shift things and the things that we receive and attract into our lives. And it starts with the attraction, and that's how we receive those things. And if it's closed off, or if it's open, everything is layer by layer, and depending on where we are, vibrationally wise, frequency wise, and energy wise. And so if it's fluctuating, then our experience will fluctuate too. This is why some of us go through ups and downs very frequently. Like if you deal with bipolar and anxiety and depression, like this will help us a lot. This is why I appreciate love this harmonic time as well, because I'm able to embody the information and the intelligence of harmonic time and bring everything into one, whether it's energetic, whether it's physical, spiritual, emotional, all of the elements, and bringing it all together and utilizing this information to create the reality that I want to live in the now. But it takes the working through the hardship to do this, to be able to do this, and finding the light in it, and getting attuned, which is on this creation, getting attuned and aligned in a way to receive those things that we absolutely want. And the beautiful thing about, let's beautify this whole, since we're beautifying, we're still on that wave spell of the yellow star of beautifying and art and elegance. So the beautiful thing about what happens, like those polarized situations that happen, those uncomfortable situations that happen to us, the beautiful thing about it is we're receiving something that we need or something that we ask for always. It doesn't always come in the way that we prefer or the way that we like. And also, when we can take those uncomfortable situations and it exposes the things that we really, really want and really, really need, really, really desire, and it makes those things more clearly. So it's like, I didn't ask for all of that, but it's something in there that we can take from and make things more clearly as far as what we really, really want, what we really, really asking for, and we can become more clear with what the asking of is. Maybe we're being too general, too open-ended, too wide. It won't fit. But you know what I'm saying, It makes things become more clearly. So the asking is more clearly too, or what we putting out into the universe, into the ethers that comes back to us is more clear. Like, oh yeah, okay, so I like this. I really like this part. That right there, this is what I prefer. This next go round, that is not it. No thank you on that. Hell no. A lot of times it's a hell no, and the hell no is an absolute, it's clear. We're now clear on what we really want, what we really prefer, and what we really just don't. And no thank you. And sometimes the challenge, once again, if something is a challenge, it is also opportunity for us to grow as well. So being mindful of that as well is another thing. Okay, so we are also on the alpha plasma, which is connected to the throat chakra. So doing different exercises that are connected to the throat that help activate the throat chakra. Now remember, when we're activating our throat chakra, let's get grounded in the root, in the heart. We got to do different things if we want this to be a very beneficial experience for us. It's important that we, you know what I'm saying, like get in tune with these other ones. Otherwise, we're verbalizing, we're utilizing, activating our throat chakra from a place of bitterness. The bitterness may come out of our throats, the hurt and pain, and then it comes back to us in some kind of way, and also it hurts. It has the potential to hurt others. So being mindful of these things when we get in these throat chakras activated and we speak in our truth, it's good. It's good to speak the truth and speak our experience, because it's healing not only for ourselves but for the world. But it's a way of doing things. If we want people to really feel it and understand it, it requires connection with others outside of ourselves too, in order to be well received in a way, but not be flaky and to be somebody else either. So once again, it's layers and levels to that because we still want to be authentic, right? Anyway, all right, that's enough.